Today we are back with some more Minecraft Skyblock. There has finally been a reset, and of course that means we have to start over. So let's go ahead and get started. We already have a giant tree grown in already, and of course we start with all our basic loot here. I already did go ahead and get my A kit, as well as my rank kit for Celestial and Galactic, and of course I did claim my kit starter, so we have all the loot in my PV2 that we're gonna go ahead and grab out as well. And then we're gonna go ahead and start moving things around on our island. If you are excited for more Minecraft Skyblock, make sure to leave a like on the video. I'd appreciate it a lot. It helps a ton. We're gonna make a double chest and we're gonna start putting all our loot in here, and everything that we need will go in our inventory. So we're gonna grab the EXP and the money. And then here's the plan. With all the wood we had, we're gonna go down to the bottom of our island here and make a platform. The best way to go about starting on Skyblock is actually starting at the bottom of the world where the bottom is there. So in order to do this, we put a few blocks down and then we just go down the water stream until we're at the very bottom here. That's basically the gist of it. So we're gonna keep our main island for now, and then we're just gonna slowly expand down here. Anything important will go down here, of course. So now that I'm thinking about it, we're just gonna get rid of the top island, and then we'll go ahead and use the bottom. It doesn't really matter, but it just saves more space if we start at the bottom. So to start making actual progress, I am just gonna go ahead and move everything down, and then we're gonna start from there. So give me 1 second. So it took me around like 5 to 10 minutes to actually clean everything up. So we're now at the very bottom. I did set my home of the island right there, so we're good now. We are gonna start our slash tutorial, and we're gonna just go through everything because I believe you get some extra stuff by doing this. I highly recommend doing it because the final item is, I believe, a island XP booster that you can use at any point, which, if I'm gonna be honest, is pretty OP. Let's go ahead, place down the trophy block. There we go. So one thing I did mess up was place the farmland down wrong, so we can still do the challenge or tutorial, I guess. I just kind of forgot that if you break it, it turns back to dirt, so that's an oopsie. We'll go ahead and put some water there. Now we make a crafting bench, and what else do we need? We plant a sapling. Okay, put a sapling there, and it instantly grew. Perfect. And we're gonna mine it, I believe. Yep, we need to make 1 log node, and this is actually how you get resources to make craftable items. You make a log node, and then we got 4 of them. So I think I'm gonna put them over here for now, so it's not mixing with all the other wood on the floor. And if I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna start using all this dirt to replace all this wood, so we're gonna get rid of it. So now that we have the log nodes down, I did move them over a bit. We are gonna keep placing more saplings to make more log nodes, because that's actually how we're gonna progress on our island level. We need to get EXP for our island, and the best way to do that is mining log nodes at the start, and then of course getting cobblestone nodes. Basically, you progress in island mining, you get all the way through, there's certain requirements, and that's about it for it. So now we're gonna make progress towards cobblestone or stone, and we got a lot of trees growing, which is good. Every time I'm done a tree, I'm gonna break all the leaves because I'll get saplings back anyways by doing this. It's a really efficient method, so then we can just place them back in and keep doing it. And the nodes do also respawn. They have a cooldown, and it tells you when you make them. As you can see, it says the player respawn time, or the automatic time, is 30 seconds for wood nodes or log nodes, I guess you could say. Our next tutorial is slash tools, and they did add new fishing, so there is going to be a ton of cool fishing stuff we're going to be doing at some point. All right, we got another one done, and we got another one done. We got to do slash collect, and we should have some repair scrolls and a stone pickaxe from our tutorial, which means we can start doing the next thing. Mine a cobblestone generator 10 times. This was just a placeholder cobblestone, so we got to do it 10 times here. So we mined around 10 cobblestone, and now we have to craft a cobblestone node, which is 12 of those to get 1. So now we can't place cobblestone because we need to progress on our island mining, which means we have to do a bit of grinding. We have to mine around 24 more log nodes, which isn't too difficult at all to get to a stone node, or be able to place it, I guess I could say. And I believe on the island, your durability does not break, which is really, really good. Only if you do go into the adventure, your gear and all that will break. You just kind of have to be cautious. All right, there we go. We got cobblestone unlocked. So we're gonna go ahead, place in the cobblestone nodes, and then I'm gonna mine a few more of these, get around maybe 5 of them, so then we can start doing the next challenge or tutorial on our screen, which literally says mine the cobblestone nodes, which is pretty simple. You just have to get a few more of these to make this easier. And a cool thing, by the way, is the tools do have levels, and if you do island tools, the command we ran earlier, you can see what attributes you get at what levels and what you get from them. It's very very useful to use a leveled tool. If you want extra perks or bonuses, I highly recommend it. So we got a decent amount of these cobblestone nodes going. We're gonna start mining them, and now we get a stone scrap, which is basically just going to turn into cobblestone that we can use. That's the same with the wood scraps here, which is really good. We need those. So now we need to craft around 8 cobblestone with these stone scraps, which is pretty simple. We're just kind of going through a tutorial on the first day because this is the easiest way to get started and just to learn everything from day 1. And as you can see, we hit pickaxe level 9, which gave us a bonus for island XP on our pickaxe. So when we use it, it's going to give us more island XP, which is really good. All right, we're done that one. Let's craft a furnace. Boom, furnace acquired. And of course, we have to smelt 2 of the oak logs that we acquired. So far, our progress in tutorial is going very quickly. You'll love to see it. And then we need 2 charcoal and 5 cobblestone in order to actually get a bone meal for wheat, which we don't really even need because this is going to grow eventually anyways. It's very close. So I'll maybe use it afterwards. I'll just let the wheat grow on its own. Also, if you guys do consider purchasing anything on the store for the server, make sure to use my creator code. It is literally my branding name. It is NotConner. I'd appreciate it a lot. It goes a long way. All right, let's go ahead and make the bone meal. There we go. We got a bone meal done, but now we need to go ahead and wait for this to grow. I'm not going to use this until after because this is almost fully grown and we need the progression anyways. Because in island farming, there's a lot of things we have to progress on, so we're kind of just gonna need to wait. And speaking of waiting, it literally just got done. Okay, so there we go. We're done that, and we'll use it anyways, get an extra wheat from that, and let that grow again. So I ran /collect as it asked me to, and we got a baby auto harvester, which I do have to go ahead and use. And we also got a new feature, a cod bait block. We place this in water and it basically spawns a fish for cod. And we use a trident, of course, to kill the fish. So what if I put it here? Does it work? Okay, that's easy enough. Place your baby bot near wheat. Okay, that's done. Smelt 9 logs. Okay. We're also 5% on our island so far, but we don't have a lot of things to produce us mass island XP, so we're kind of just held back. All right, we'll do /crafting, and this shows us how to craft everything on the server. So if you need help learning anything for like wood, cobblestone, fuel, coal, etc., you know, you just kind of have to go ahead and do /crafting. And what we're going to do with the charcoal here from our log nodes is do this and get a fuel node, and we're going to mine it 5 times. So we're going to go ahead and put it here. We don't have extra, which is unfortunate. We're just going to have to go ahead and take our time with it, which is kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. All right, let's go ahead and mine it, and we should get fuel. There we go. That's 1 of the 5. And as you can see, the little bait here has spawned the fish. We're not going to kill it yet because I'm expecting the challenge or tutorial to tell us to do that, and I would like to get through it. And while we're of course waiting for the fuel to generate and get these done, I am going to mention that I am going to be doing a giveaway on this video. I'm not going to be mentioning anything about it besides right here in this video. So if you do want to enter a giveaway for a cosmic crate, which has a chance to give you just good items or mediocre or both, you can go ahead and go down into the comment section and read the pinned comment and read how to enter. The pinned comment will be updated with the winner eventually, and it should get put in their PV or in their inventory if they've logged on the server before. I do have my own that we're going to open at the end of the video, but for now, we're just going to wait on that. I would like to get the tutorial done. All right, last one. Here we go. Boom. So now we just go ahead, place the baby harvester in, and we put the fuel in just so it like kind of sits there and I guess uses it for a split second so we can get that done. And now we got our first baby auto mining bot, which is going to help a ton. We're going to actually put it on top of the fuel node for another challenge. There we go. We got our next collect, which gave us XP, a trident, which we finally have, a sword, and 2 rabbit spawners that we're instantly going to place. I think, yeah, we'll do it right here. I think I'm actually going to move this over to the grass a bit more because we definitely need these to spawn quicker. For now, it's just a matter of getting this tutorial done. And then in the meantime, we are going to fish this guy up. There we go. We got 3 cod, and we leveled up our trident, which is good. Never mind. The rabbits are already ready. Let's go ahead, kill them. And then apparently we have to actually do the fish catching again, so I have to wait for this. That was kind of a mistake on my part. I should have just waited. While we're waiting, we're just going to get some island XP. That sounds about good to me. And we also just dug up a miner stone gem, quite literally from mining our stone here, or cobblestone. And there we go. The fish is spawned in. Let's kill this thing. Boom. We're going to go ahead and sell it, make about $12. Not bad. bad. So it tells us to go to spawn and do the enchanter. We can actually do it on our island. If I go ahead and go to my island and do /enchanter, we can go ahead and purchase a stone enchant book. There we go. And also, if you ever leave your island and your items disappear, it's because they're island bound. So if you want to claim them, just do /CR and you can claim them again. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do /collect, and we got some books and a ton of other things. We got a satchel for our gold scraps. Now we got some XP and we got some books. We got sharpness 3, not bad. I think I'm gonna go ahead and save the fire aspect for my galactic kit, but we are gonna go ahead and put on this one, I think here, sharpness 2, because we got that as well. The ones that say do the things that spawn really depend on your rank, but I can do it from here, so there we go. You also have to go ahead and do /science or science shop, and we're gonna have to buy a trinket. We're gonna get the healing one, of course, for eventually doing adventures, so that's good to have. And then we apply some scraps into the trinket for usages. Perfect. So now I need to quickly go ahead and put everything away in my PV, and we're just gonna go run into adventure, I think is the plan, /ADV, and we're gonna go to adventure. We're gonna hop in this one, and there we go. We got the challenge done. We just need to kill enough mobs for a basic chest, which shouldn't be too difficult. I didn't bring any food, which was kind of a mistake on my part. I do have /feed and /heal, which I'm probably going to need. Yeah, we only have 2 trinket usages left, which is not looking good, but we do have 15 kills, so we're gonna play this cautious and just get the chest and get out. Okay, we're literally 2 away. I just need to get 1 more kill now without dying. Okay, we have to get out and we have to grab this chest really quickly here. Boom, there we go. Now we can go to spawn and get out. We got some wheat seeds and rabbit shards. That's good. For our first chest, which is not really a higher tier chest, it's still pretty good because the wheat seeds are gonna help us get more island XP, so I'll take it. So I'm taking a look at our tutorial now that we're back at the island and we're almost done. Do a collect and we grab out the cheap bread recipe, our scraps, put the scraps in here, and we're gonna redeem the cheap bread. And then we have to craft one, which how do we do that? /recipes, it is 8 wood scraps and a harvested wheat. Seems pretty easy to me if I'm gonna be honest. And then of course we get our first beehive, which is gonna help us get more crops growing, so that is good. I'm actually gonna grab a block here and we're gonna put it above that and put our beehive right here so we can actually start getting the bees to harvest, or not really harvest, but pollinate on these crops so they can grow quicker. That's pretty much the whole plan with the beehive. All right, I think we're pretty much done here. So if we run /collect, we are done, but I'm gonna save this booster because once you do click it, it does activate. We're gonna save it for later in the map. Like once we get island quests going, it'll probably be more worth it to do it then so that we're getting island XP and questing at the same time for 30 minutes. For me personally, I think that's the most optimal route to go with. So that being said, we got our tutorial done, but the last thing I did want to do was open that cosmic crate. So we're gonna go ahead and go into PV1 and we're gonna go to spawn. Oh, actually, before we do that, we need to open up this, get 10,000 XP. Oh my gosh. Definitely gonna put on the better gear, swap out the tools that we do not need. All right, we opened our celestial kit, not bad. We got a random socket we can get here, that's 50%. A legendary is not bad, I'll take it. And we got our cosmic coins we're gonna claim, our seasonal. We got some XP as well, another 10,000, some gems, a random black scroll, 20%, a pet box, which we got a blood sheep, which is not really good right now, and we got a legendary candy. Now we're gonna go ahead, go to the spawn, and we're gonna place down our cosmic crate, see what we get here. Come on, give me something good. All right, we got collection chests, XP, some bait blocks, slots, I'll take it, lucky blocks, collection chests. We're getting pretty decent stuff, but here we go, the final bit of rewards, a 3x loot box bundle, I'll take it. That's not bad. And we got a loot box on its own, 3 collection chests, which is pretty good, and we got 8 slot tickets. Yo, go ahead, go through all the bots, and we got pretty good bots there. I'll take that as well. These are not based on the tutorial, so they can be used whenever. And we got some random spawners. We got 6 rabbits. Okay, so apparently bait has to be 1 block apart from each other, so that's good to know. I'm gonna learn more and more about them and how they work, of course. I put all the bots in here. We do have bundles we're gonna open. All right, let's do the loot box. We got a skill token, let's go. But we're gonna open up the bundle, and we got a booster for trident fishing, which is not the worst, but I wish I could have gotten better. I think what I'm gonna do is definitely move these bait blocks around off camera. I'm gonna put them in my chest for now, because this is not very ideal with how this setup is currently over here, because we now have 3 of them, and we also got a bee larvae, which we're gonna put in here so we can get a bee worker, which could be good if it's a higher tier. It basically just puts more bees down to actually grow these quicker, so that's about it for that. So I opened the last 2 loot boxes. I got Phil the Trident, which is one of the exclusive items you can get. It's technically obtainable by just grinding out the levels, but it's a max level fishing trident, which is really cool. That is actually a really good pull, so we probably don't need this one anymore. This one can kind of just be yeeted off the edge. So that being said, I think we got a lot of progress done for the start. Let's go. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I do appreciate all the support, and I will see you all in the next one.